Y'all, this is my car, y'all.
Taser! I'm gonna hit him. Are you ready?
Ready. Just fucking
get out of the car!
Fuck you, dude. Oh! What the fuck?
Get out of the car!
Get out!
Fuck! Dude, what the fuck?
Back up. You want to get sprayed?
No.
Get out!
Okay.
Now!
I'm getting out.
Get out of the damn car! Now, or I will spray you!
Fucking ground.
On the ground!
On the ground!
Man, I don't want to go to jail. Fuck!
Get out of the car! Get out now! I will spray you again.
Okay.
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground now!
On the ground!
Please stop! Stop! Please!
Get out of the fucking car!
Why are you doing this?
Get out!
Why are you doing this? Please stop! Help!
Get out of the car!
Violating my rights!
Get out of the car!
Please! Matt, please help! That's my friend, please help! Stop! You're violating my rights!
David,
Please stop!
get out of the
Stop!
Stay in the car!
Matt, help!
Left arm.
Help!
Arm, I got this arm.
Matt, help! Help! Help!
Get out of the car!
Help!
It's not even in gear.
Help!
David, you want to get sprayed again? I'm going to spray you again. Get out of the car! Get out!
Help!
You got him? What the? What the? Ah!
Hello, this is Kev. This is Black Men Being Brutally Honest, and thanks for your support as of late watching the channel. So if you haven't, go below the screen, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. And let's get to it. Yeah, that was quite the disturbing video, but one thing that you will notice offhand if you haven't been under a rock is even with that snippet right there, which is only a fraction of the length of time it took for that to happen from the beginning to the end, especially if you are a black person looking at the video, you're going to sit there and say to yourself, yeah, this is taking kind of long. Especially since you've seen how they did George Floyd. George Floyd was crying hysterically too. They dragged him out the car, threw him to the ground, and put a knee on his neck. This guy was struggling. They tased him. Yes, the first thing the officer pulled out was a taser.
Yeah, and it was on his lowest setting too.
When it's a black man being pulled over in a traffic stop, the first thing the officer usually reaches for is his gun. And don't tell me it doesn't happen. It's happened to me a couple times. Officers reaching for their gun when you're reaching for your ID. A man yelling hysterically and refusing the cops' demands gets tased first. Typical. Yes. And like back to what I said earlier, this is yet another white man, a violent white man, taken alive after killing a cop. I have another story on this channel right here. As you can see in this screenshot, Officer Terrence Caraway was killed because of a violent white man. And that white man was taken alive. But the first, this is where the training came in. And his first instinct was to get a taser, and then the second thing was to get the pepper spray. Still not reaching for his gun. Remember what happened to Jacob Blake not too long ago? Yeah, he was getting in his car. The cop pulled his shirt and shot him 7 times. But they wonder why the unrest. And yes, that's Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma is where Terrence Crutcher happened. Terrence Crutcher's vehicle stopped in the middle of the highway, and cops pull up on him with guns. He has his hands up, and Betty Shelby guns him down. Starts crying, "Shots fired!" I still hear that bitch's voice to this day. It's so sickening. So if there are going to be some people on the internet that don't feel sorry for the cop that got killed, I mean, I'm not saying that I understand. I'm just saying, this could be reason why. Yeah, this is Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma has a rich history of being violent toward black people. A rich history. But see, the thing is, the person that was violent against the cops was not black. You saw in that video, even with that little 2 minutes and few seconds, he had plenty of time. This guy had plenty of time to plot. If he wanted to assassinate a world leader, he had enough time to sit there and do it the way those cops were playing with him like that. And yes, I'm going to say playing with him. Compared to how black motorists get treated. With their hands up. Not resisting. This guy was not only resisting arrest. There didn't seem to be a display of the cops fearing for their life. At one point, at no point did I see 2 cops who feared for their lives. I mean, they were all brave with the taser and the pepper spray. And this is not funny. It's really sad. And because of that officer is dead. That officer could have went home that night. It was early in the morning when this happened, but that officer could have went home that night if he had just acted within those 2 seconds that they didn't even give Tamir Rice. No, I think Tamir Rice was 12, but still it was way too short. At the time, they didn't give John Crawford. Like, seriously, this is some serious stuff. Laquan McDonald. Laquan McDonald was walking away. But this guy had a gun. No, it wasn't even that excuse. You didn't even hear that excuse either. Oh, he was reaching for my firearm. Oh, they couldn't have used it. They didn't even think to use that excuse either. Everything they say for a black man, they did not apply to this particular traffic stop right here, in which was supposed to turn into arrest, but it resulted in the death of a cop. So why are they always so trigger happy with people of a certain color, but not crazy looking dudes like this? This dude was obviously mentally unglued. Like any sane person would have been scared trying to subdue this man. But yet and still, the cops, they still tried to take him alive. And even in arresting him, they took him alive. Now, David Ware has been in trouble with the law before. But the reason why he was pulled over is that he had expired tags and then he did not present any proof of insurance. So, in most states, when that happens, they will tow your vehicle. But, in no way, shape, or form did I ever feel profiling for what I observed. Also, a key difference I noticed is that the cops didn't radio in for backup like they do the one black guy they'll pull over. Like I said, subscribe to this channel and look down the library of videos that I already have. You will find a lot of videos involving cops and how they deal with black people. I mean, those are called receipts. And in fact, I'll just go ahead and put the links to all of those videos in the description that I have below, just so you can see for yourself. I mean, people have every right to wonder why. So here's the contrast. Cop pull over nonviolent black blinks. They shoot and gun them down, especially in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Violent, aggressive white man gets pulled over by the cops, kills a cop, taken alive. See what I did there? I'll tell you who did fear for their life though. David Ware. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and end this video, but I'll say this. No one is saying that the cops deserve to get treated like this. But all we are asking is that the people who are supposed to protect and serve do their jobs with integrity across the board. Who is there to say that David Ware did not have a reason to fear the cops based on how they do treat citizens? I mean, sometimes people do take other people's struggles and place them upon themselves. And he was very afraid from the way it looked. But that gave him no reason to just murder those and shoot the other cop like that. But see, the point that a lot of black people trying to make at the end of the day is that David Ware was taken alive. Now, if you can take a violent white man who is a cop killer alive, you can take a non-violent black person that is unarmed alive as well. And that's where the big ass question comes in. So rest in peace to the officer that got killed. My condolences to his family. But let's be realistic here. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Long live the habitual line steppers. In Kev we trust. Goodbye.